first and only dark-skinned activists. I hope y'all are having a happy holiday. For those of y'all that celebrate,
there's a speed trap ahead.
For those of y'all that celebrate Christmas, I hope you guys are having a happy holiday. Merry Christmas to y'all, Happy New Year, and all that good stuff. Darkskinactivist.com, that is my website, darkskinactivist.com. You guys can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. If you want to support the channel, you can go to my Cash App and make a donation and support. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'S. Once again, that is $RASHIDA'S. And you can find my Cash App and my GoFundMe and my PayPal and all that good stuff in the description to this live. Okay, so I'm back on here again. I want to talk more about my take on the Monique, or really the Taraji P. Henson recent situation. She done went viral for saying some things that Monique already said. For me, as the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, I'm gonna say what people don't want to say. I'm gonna say what people don't really want to say, and but be thinking it, be a subconscious thinking where they don't realize they're thinking it, or it could be just a straight up thing where they know what they're thinking. And when I started thinking about, well, okay, well, why did Monique, when Monique came out and told us what was going down with the pay, please stop with the banging and the noise. When Monique came out and told the world what was going down with the situation with the movie Precious, okay, people did not feel sorry for her, from what I remember. And particularly the acting community, the black acting community, I don't remember the outpouring of support and love. In fact, I remember people like Tiffany Haddish throwing shade, people like Steve Harvey, you know, he was kind of like, it was a weird thing with him because you couldn't really tell if he was in support or if he wasn't in support. She just wasn't supported. But when I look at the situation going on with Taraji, you got people like Halle Berry, Kiki Palmer, who else? I think it was Holly Robinson Pete coming up saying they support her and this is terrible. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't see them same women come out and support Monique. And it ain't about men or women at this point for me. It's about, okay, why are y'all supporting Taraji Henson when Monique already said these same things, but y'all didn't come out and shower her and give her support? Y'all, you black folks did not do that. That's the problem. So that tells me that black people got selective folks that they want to give their support to. And even though two people might be saying the same exact thing and both of them might be wrong, but black people will sit there and pick and choose. I believe that black people supporting subconsciously, and I do think it's a lot of it is subconscious. But like I was saying, I believe that the fact that Taraji Henson is a slender, lighter woman, I'm not saying that she's like super light skinned, but she's definitely not dark skinned. To me, Taraji P. Henson is light skinned. To me, that's the way I see her. Y'all got y'all opinion, it's all good. This is no attack on her. I already told y'all I like her work. But I do notice the difference in how she's being received and how Monique was received. Monique is darker than her and heavier than her. You can't tell me that the perception that black people have versus Monique and Taraji, you can't tell me that the weight and the skin tone ain't got something to subconsciously do with it. That's my belief. You know, that's my core belief, that the reason why Taraji, people feel sorry for her, you know, they feel sorry for her. She's got other celebrity actresses supporting her, but y'all did not do none of that with Monique. And the reason, the unconscious reason, is because Monique is a darker skinned, heavier set woman, and you black folks are biased. You didn't feel sorry for her. You black actresses out there, you didn't feel sorry for her. Y'all always want to sit up here and holler about Hattie McDaniel this and Hattie McDaniel that. Y'all don't care nothing about no Hattie McDaniel. Y'all don't. Hattie McDaniel was another heavyset, darker skinned actress, and she really did pay the way for y'all. But I don't believe them. I don't believe black actors and actresses be cared about no Hattie McDaniel, except for what they could study from her now. They could sit up there because it sounds nice. It sounds politically correct to throw Hattie McDaniel in there. But the truth of the matter is, I believe that the acting community and that the black community during her time, I don't think that they really felt sorry for Hattie McDaniel, except if they see her as an asset and they can get something out of her, they can get some benefit out of it by speaking about it, then they be jumping on board. But I don't believe that they felt bad for Hattie McDaniel and what she was going through. I don't believe it. Hey, Golden Goddess, Merry Christmas to you as well. You know, I just have a hard time believing that black people, when it come down to the stuff that a darker skin, heavier set, you combine them two together, y'all don't care. And this is just my theory. This is my theory. I could be wrong. I think, because I remember Oprah Winfrey talking about in an interview she did a long time ago. It was a YouTube interview I saw. Well, it wasn't a YouTube interview. It was an interview I saw on YouTube that she did. And she had did it like, I believe, somewhere around the 90s, right? And she did speak about how black folks treated her in a derogatory manner when she got famous. Like, and she couldn't understand it. And it was very upsetting because she was nice to them. And I think that there's some part of her that feels still slighted by experiences like those by her own people. And I think that that's probably one of the reasons why Oprah Winfrey is not all, you know, gung-ho for black American actresses. I think she just comes across to me as, I got mine, you get yours. And if you reach the level that I'm on, welcome to the club. I think that's Oprah Winfrey's attitude. But I think that came from, and these are just as my opinion, I might be wrong on this, but I think that came from the way that, thank you, Golden Goddess. I think it came from the way that she was treated by black people who was really hating on her when she was, you know, trying to get into the game. And I think that and Oprah Winfrey is quiet about her. She don't come out and be saying nothing. She let these people talk and say what they say. She still do what she do and going on about her business. That's the type of a black woman she is. She's just like, okay, you know, I came up and I got mine and I did what I needed to do. I'm here, and you know, I'm doing what I'm doing what I could do, and that's it. And I'm not gonna sit up here and worry about what y'all saying about me, because Oprah Winfrey already been down that path with black people criticizing her. If y'all don't believe me, go back when I was writing my book entitled Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, and
There's a speed trap ahead.
And I was doing my research. I told y'all I included Oprah Winfrey as one of the token dark girls in there in terms of the talk show circuit, that where she broke ground with the talk show. And it's like, you know, I see token dark girls as you can only be one at a time in any given field. So I was writing about her, and I did a little bit of research on her, and that's when I ran across that interview where she talked about how she was disappointed and kind of stunned and shocked that black people were not happy for her. And she was, you know, she was getting mainly put on by white people. And this is just my opinion. I think a part of her that still holds on to that, the way that black people mistreated her. I do. That's what I think. And so I think that with now black women coming at her saying, well, you ain't paying enough, I think that Oprah Winfrey is unbothered by that. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna say that she doesn't care. I think that she feels that she's doing what she's supposed to do and needs to do by black people. Okay, and she's not, you know, bothered by black actresses coming out and saying, well, this happened, this, that. You know, I just think she's unbothered by it. But with that being said, clearly Taraji P. Henson, who is light-skinned to me, she's not super light-skinned, but clearly Taraji P. Henson, who is light-skinned and slim, is getting a better reception for saying the same exact thing that Monique, who is darker. I would argue that Monique is darker than Taraji P. Henson, and she definitely is heavier than Taraji P. Henson. And I think that subconsciously, black people, y'all are not going to admit to this. Y'all are not going to admit that y'all are biased and y'all feel bad and y'all feel sorry for Taraji because she is lighter skinned and slimmer. Y'all are not going to admit that, but that's what I think y'all doing. I think that that's a part of what's at the heart of this, because Monique already said this stuff. Why y'all ain't support her? The only difference I could think of is one is light skinned and slimmer and the other is darker and heavy. Y'all practice darkism and bias, black folks. Y'all do it subconsciously. I don't care what y'all say. I know y'all do it subconsciously. You feel more empathy towards lighter skinned black people and towards black people that you feel are better looking. That is what I think is going on here, because there is no reason why Monique shouldn't have gotten the same level of support. Halle Berry, where were you? You up here running your mouth, Halle Berry, with your light-skinned, biracial privileged self, making your little tweet. I don't respect her. She should just be quiet. That's another thing. She should be quiet, because you light-skinned and privileged, Halle Berry. I'm sure you ain't got a problem with your babe, but you sitting up here running your mouth defending Taraji P. Henson. Did you come out and defend Monique, Halle Berry? Did you, Golden Goddess, Halle Berry tweeted something, and I can't remember exactly what it was that she said, but she did put out something on one of her social media platforms in support of Taraji Henson. And I'm just wondering, well, where was that same level of support for Monique? I never heard Halle Berry say nothing in support of what Monique was going through, and Monique was saying the same thing. Y'all need to understand, Monique already said what Taraji is saying. Taraji, what you're saying is not new. What you're saying is not new. Monique already laid the groundwork for that. She already said it. She already created a campaign. Her husband backed her up 100%. Monique already went through the fire. She already talked about what she felt like Oprah Winfrey was doing to her. She did that before you. Why y'all waited so long? And why me? It's because Taraji is lighter skinned and slim, and Monique is heavy and darker. I'm not saying that's the only thing. That's the only reason. I'm not saying that. But that's what the dark skinned activists, that's how I feel about it. I'm telling y'all what I feel. What I feel. She's put this out. People get offended because y'all want to come to somebody's channel and have y'all thinking and opinions validated. But I don't have to always agree. I'm not going to sit there and always agree with people just because a person is famous or popular. I'm going to call it how I see it. I'm going to call it how I see it. And I don't think that's fair the way black folks did Monique. I don't think that's right the way that the black Hollywood community did Monique. Y'all did not stick by Monique's side. And it is because she darker and heavy. Subconsciously. Why don't y'all just admit it? I have more respect for people if they just admitted and told the truth and stop sitting up there lying and pretending and kicking in and all that fake smiling. Fake as I don't know what. That's why I'm happy that Monique had her husband. One thing about it, and I already said this, Taraji, you better go get married. You better go get you a husband. Because one thing about it, Monique might be heavyset, she might be darker, whatever the case may be, but she sure got a husband. And her husband sure stuck by her. Her husband supported her, okay? She had the full support of her husband. He backed her up 110%, and I'm glad, because black people sure wasn't doing it. Y'all was talking all kind of mess about her, talking about, well, she ain't worth the same as Amy Schumer. I remember that, going on and on about the white lady Amy Schumer. Monique ignored every last one of y'all and went on and filed that lawsuit against Netflix. What have you done, Halle Berry, except for exercise your light-skinned privilege? What have the rest of you black actresses done? Y'all ain't did. All y'all do is cry and whine when y'all ain't getting the money y'all want. But y'all ain't willing to stick y'all neck out to help other black actresses like Monique did. Monique stuck her neck out and really, for real, made a difference. Okay? What are y'all doing for other y'all? I don't believe that these black actresses and black actors care about the up and coming black actors. I don't think they care. I think they care about lining their pockets while they in the game. I see right through it. I believe Monique cared. I truly believe she cared, because Monique went political. She ain't just get on here on TV, talk about, oh, they ain't paying me enough money, this, that, and the third. Monique went political on them. She was not playing. I believe Monique, but I believe the other ones are only looking out for themselves. If they not getting their money, if they not getting their roles, then they want the whole black community to start protesting. And I'm saying, I'm not finna do all of that. I'm not finna sit there and protest for people that don't care nothing about other black people's well-being. I'm not doing none of that. Monique is a real one. Monique and her husband, and Monique's husband was her manager, negotiator. Y'all act like y'all was jealous and mad because she had a black man as her husband standing by her side. Well, maybe you need to go get you one. They came down on Monique for that too. Talk about her husband this, her husband need to do this. That's her husband. Are you crazy? They're supposed to be sticking together. You probably wish you had one. To stick and stand by you, and to guide you, and to defend you, and to manage you. Tired of it, man. They turned on her, Golden Goddess. You're right. I remember when Monique was doing all them press runs, doing all them interviews, and all them celebrities was going against her. And where were the black female actresses that spoke up for Monique? Y'all always hollering Halle Berry. She ain't black, she's biracial, but y'all love to holler Halle Berry. Y'all love to holler Angela Bassett. Y'all love to holler Lupita Nyong'o, Gabrielle Union. What other one? Viola Davis. Who else y'all love to holler about in terms of black female actresses? Y'all sit here and love to holler all these, but where were they at in support of Monique? I ain't seen none of them stand up. Fake, opportunist, and selfish is how I see them. What have they done for people like Monique? What have they done for the aggregate of black actresses in Hollywood and in New York and in Atlanta and around the world? What have they done? All they want other black people to do is watch them and praise them and be like, oh, they're so great. Well, I'm not going to do that. I ain't doing it. I'm sorry I'm yelling, y'all, but I'm calling out black people bias. You didn't support Monique, who is heavy and darker, but you sitting up here boo-hooing with Taraji, who's lighter and slimmer. Explain that, black actresses. Explain that, black people. You're biased. You're darkest. That's what you are. Y'all full of it. And like I said, the only reason why they love to conjure up Hattie McDaniel name is because they want to act like and pretend that, you know, they want to be associated with this woman. She's passed away. She's not their competition. She's not here. She was here before you, so you want to sound good and you want to sound politically correct. But you probably wouldn't have supported Hattie McDaniel either. What black movies did y'all put Hattie McDaniel in? What black person helped Hattie McDaniel? It just makes me upset to see the difference in the outpouring of love that Taraji P. Henson is getting when Monique already said and did way more than she done did. Monique already did that. You not doing nothing or saying nothing new, Taraji. You're not. I'm just being fair. This ain't no shade towards her. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just telling the truth. You are not doing nothing new, Taraji. Maybe if you would have took a public stand with Monique, maybe you would not be being underpaid. Okay, when Monique was doing her press runs, maybe if you would have took a public stand and united with Monique and said, yeah, she's right, maybe you wouldn't be up here talking about you're not getting paid enough. Why you ain't do that? Why you black? I'm calling you black actresses out. Y'all are full of it. Always talk about what white people is doing to us. Well, what are black people doing to ourselves? Why don't we support each other? Explain that, you black Hollywood actresses. It's all about y'all. Y'all are all for y'allself. That's why. And y'all support people that you deem to be cute. Cute, petite, and lighter. Cute, petite, and lighter. Because Taraji and Monique is saying the exact same thing, but the common denominator is their weight and skin tone. So that lets me know, leads me to infer, leads me to assume that the reason you're supporting one over the other is because one to you looks better because they're lighter and they're slimmer. Y'all ain't gonna admit that. Y'all ain't gonna admit that. Y'all gonna sit right there and try to act like you don't know what the I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Play dumb. Because that's what black people be doing a lot of times. Be sitting up there playing dumb, trying to act like you don't know well what I'm talking about. The ones that be playing dumb is the ones that actually is guilty. You know what you're doing. Oh, they know what they doing. Monique already said it, Cosmic. Monique been said that. Give Monique her credit. Give her her support. But y'all want to act like Taraji is some type of hero. She's not. Now, I would have considered her a heroine, like I said, if she would have joined up with Monique. But you want to wait until you do The Color Purple, which I'm not even going to see The Color Purple. I'm not. I'm not going to go see it. Nope. I'm not interested. Because I'm tired of black people playing games. When something go down with them, they get upset about something. They want every black person to jump behind them. But they're not willing to jump behind other black people. You're not willing to help another black person come up. Because okay, Monique was talking about her money, talking about everybody's money, but you ain't want to support her because did you not want to see her get her money? But you think you're supposed to get your money. This is just crazy. It's crazy and it's not right. And Halle Berry up here running her big mouth. Why you ain't run your big mouth when Monique was going through what she was going through? Keke Palmer, she's so loud and always out. Why you want to be loud and out there for Monique? I think Holly Robinson Peete was another one. She's vocal. She done been on all these different talk shows as hosts, why you ain't joining in Monique's struggle? Why are y'all supporting Taraji over Monique? Y'all are wrong for that. Y'all are dead wrong. Straight up. Y'all are just dead wrong. Y'all are just dead wrong. That's all it is to it. Y'all can sit up there and disagree with me. I don't care. I don't care. Man and woman is not my God. I don't have to sit there and praise these actresses and actors are not God. While I may respect their talent, just like I respect the talent of a black inventor or a black mathematician or a black PhD or a black entrepreneur. They're no different. Like, they're not God. Y'all want these actors and actresses to be setting them up like they God. They're not. And when they do wrong, we need to speak on it. They did not support Monique, and I believe her weight and her skin tone had a lot to do with it. But you want to sit up there and boo-hoo and cry with Taraji P. Henson. You're picking and choosing based on skin tone and weight. You're wrong, black people. You're wrong. And thinner. That's the elephant in the room. That's the big elephant in the room. That's the big elephant in the room. Because if Monique, even if maybe if Monique was slim, she would have probably got more love. Okay? If she was lighter, she would have got more love. Taraji saying the same thing she said, and is getting more love because black people think that she looks better. And the better is the light skin and the slimness. That's what the better is. It's just that simple. I'm not finna sit up here and bite my tongue for y'all because I know I'm telling the truth. I want to wish y'all a happy holiday. But I just had to come on here and say this to y'all and let it be known why I think Taraji is getting more love than Monique, when Monique already said every single thing she said and actually did more work, actually engaged in the fight. You know, I had to come on here and say this. I had to say it because it's bothering me because I keep hearing this, you know, they just throw this stuff down your throat on social media. Always throwing their videos at you, they post at you, just throwing it down your throat on social media. I'm just like, I'm tired of it. So I'm going to speak about it. If you keep throwing it down my throat, I'm going to speak about it. I'm going to say what I got to say about it. Okay? Yeah, Cosmic. I don't know why Halle Berry even put her privileged self in there. She's not, I'm pretty sure she's not a part of the class of black women that are underpaid. You getting your money, Halle. I don't know what you complaining. I don't know why you even talking about it. You're not a victim. You ain't no victim of no low pay. I bet Halle Berry probably getting paid more than most of the black black brown skin all the way black actresses in Hollywood. I bet you Halle Berry get paid more than them. I put money on it. So what is she complaining about? What is she up here rah-rahing about with Taraji P. Henson? Acting like she's an oppressed woman. You're not oppressed, Halle Berry. You're not oppressed. You are a biracial woman. You have light skin privilege. You got light skin, good hair privilege. That light skin, that good hair privilege. That is what you have, Halle. What's your issue? It ain't really no sisterhood. They support who they want to support, y'all. It ain't no sisterhood. Don't think for one moment. These black actresses support who they want to support. That's what they doing. They supporting the one that they want to support. The one that they deem to be lighter, prettier, and thinner. That's what they doing. Well, that's good, Brittany. That's good, Brittany. And Taraji is light-skinned to me. I don't care what you say. To me, she's light-skinned. Taraji is not no dark-skinned black woman. And I think that plays a part in why she's gotten the roles that she has. Because she's not dark. Now, one thing I can say about Taraji, which I already said, now that woman is a great actress. Now she should have won an Oscar for Hustle and Flow. I'm not taking away from nothing from her acting ability. That ain't my issue. My issue is she's getting support because she's lighter and thinner than Monique, because Monique already said what she said. And also, I want to know, was she there to support Monique when Monique was already saying this? That is my issue. It has nothing to do with Taraji and her acting ability. She's a great actress. She's a great actress. I'm not biased. I'm not a biased black woman. I don't got no problem giving a black woman their credit. I have no problem giving a black woman. I'll be happy to. But I'm also going to say when they're wrong. And the black actresses in Hollywood were dead wrong for not supporting Monique. All the black actresses that did not support Monique, y'all are wrong. Y'all were dead wrong. But y'all sitting up here supporting Taraji P. Henson. And it's just wrong. It's wrong. I'm glad you did, Brittany, because she deserved that support. And hey, Black Beauty. Yeah. Well, y'all, I done pretty much said what I needed to say. I had to get this off my chest because it's just bothering me, man. It's not right the way we be doing each other. It ain't right. But God took care of Monique. God said, you know what? I'll fight your battle, and I'm, and that's exactly what happened. She didn't give up. She didn't relent. She didn't just come on there just crying about it. Monique was on a full-fledged campaign. And God really took care of her and stuck by her. And I'm very happy about that. And I was so happy that she had her husband by her side. Like, that made me so happy. Because black women need to realize we're supposed to have our husbands. We're supposed to have our black men supporting us. The black man and the black woman are supposed to come together and get married and take care of each other. That's how it's supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be the woman out here fighting her battles all by herself. What kind of foolishness is that? If Monique had depended on the black actresses, oh my God, she would have been done. But she had her husband, a strong black man, standing right there by her side. And people was mad about it. Like, why are you mad about this woman's husband? That's what he's supposed to do. For better or worse, in sickness and health, till death do us part. Those are the vows that you take when you get married. That man was doing what he was supposed to do by his wife. And I don't understand why anybody would be mad about that. The black man is supposed to take care of the black woman. I said the black man is supposed to take care of the black woman, and that black man was doing his job. And everybody should be applauding him. But y'all ain't do that. Y'all sitting up there talking about that man. Talking about he need to mind his business. No, he don't. That's his wife. When a black man is married and his wife is going through whatever she's going through, that is his business. The black woman is the black man's business. The black man is the black woman's business. That's how it goes. You ain't know? Well, I'm telling you. That's how it goes. Halle Berry need to be worried about, with all her privilege, why she ain't got no husband. She need to go over there. That's what they need to be doing. They need to be worried about why they ain't got no husband. Go get you a black husband. Go get you a black husband. Thank y'all for taking the time to listen. I do appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Again, my website is darkskinactivist.com. Thank you, Golden Goddess, for your donation. If you guys want to support the channel, which I hope you do, please go to my Cash App and donation. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, $RASHIDA'Lala. My PayPal, if you want to make a donation there, is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Let's see what else I got. My GoFundMe. You can find my GoFundMe very easily by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. Yes, Rashida Strober GoFundMe. Yeah, support the channel, support the work of the world's first and only dark skin activist. I don't get enough financial support, so I do ask that everyone that's in the sound of my voice support me financially. If you have enjoyed any of my videos, if you've enjoyed reading any of my books, make a donation. Once again, the Cash App, and I do prefer Cash App just because it's the easiest, quickest way to get access to the funds. The Cash App is $RASHIDA'S. Once again, that is $RASHIDA'S. And you can look in the description to this live, and you will find my Cash App. You will find all of my donation platforms. They're right there in the description. And yeah, y'all, I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the evening and a blessed rest of the day. Thanks for listening and considering what I'm saying. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. Like the video, share the video, and please go and make a donation. Thank y'all.